It's the start of the Big 12 schedule this week with UTSA on the road to take on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. The Roadrunners enter at 2-0, and they've had one of the most exciting offenses in the Big 12 at least 2 weeks into the season. But now the conference play gets underway against a team they lost to a year ago in a 20-10 game. That was also at Oklahoma State, who's in charge of the schedule here. Looking at this schedule, I like the Roadrunners' chances to get off to a hot start this season, and with the offense playing the way it is, I'm excited to see how they fare against these Big 12 opponents this year. Oklahoma State does have a very good defensive line, and I want to see if they're able to slow down this offense at all. If you're enjoying the Dynasty, I'd appreciate it if you left a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe. There's a long season ahead of us, and we're about to get conference play started up. The Roadrunners have deferred to the second half. James Benson is all set up, and we are underway from Stillwater. And the Cowboys will set up at the 25-yard line. Jaylen Warren's coming off a big game. He had 4 touchdowns a week ago, and this has been a fairly weak run defense early on for the Roadrunners. Spencer Sanders is the quarterback, and he connects with Blaine Green. That is a gain of 4. 2 deep safeties here for UTSA. This is third down. The give to Warren, runs through Jones, and now into the secondary. This could be trouble. Inside the 30 of the Roadrunners, and they get him from behind. A 50-yard run for Jaylen Warren. He has some moves. He runs with power. Just doesn't have that long speed to hit the home run on this play, but the Cowboys are set up in the red zone. Motion with Blaine Green on the sweep. He's tripped up by Chris Washington. Maybe a gain of 2. Split backfield now for the Cowboys. It's 3rd and 8. Time to throw to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Bryson Green hauls it in. He got passed off to the safety here. Dallas Johnson is the closest defender and just can't knock it out. Strong opening for Oklahoma State, and the Roadrunners get underway. Ketron Jackson, the motion man. A play fake on first down. Rolling is Jacoby Criswell, and his throw is off the mark for Joe Wright. The motion rolls to the right side now. 3rd and 6. Criswell, 4 touchdown passes on the year. Sprints out of the pocket, pumps, tries to fire downfield, got his man! Curtis Davis into Cowboy territory. This offense has thrived with the big plays this season, and Criswell's shown the ability to make them outside the pocket or inside, and to a variety of receivers. 42 yards on that play. Sprinting to the right, a throwback screen to Vince Taylor. Nice play design there for UTSA, gain of 8. Brandon Reese checks in, more motion. The counter now, this is Curtis Mills, room to run. To the 10 and plowing his way inside the 5. Oklahoma State scored in impressive fashion. UTSA trying to return the favor. Fake to Taylor. Complete to Reese, stopped at the 1. They have the fullback Reese in the game. Give it to Taylor, and he runs over a defender and gets in for the touchdown. And the Roadrunners match Oklahoma State. Taylor has his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. 1 drive in, both offenses looking good. Spencer Sanders to the air. Wants to go downfield. Broken up by Jason Hall. He reached up and got his right hand on it. 2 deep safeties again for the Roadrunners. 3rd and 10. A little screen set up here, and not much room to run for Bryson Green. That is a 3 and out. UTSA Football at the 28-yard line. They'll go to Taylor, and he lost the football. Oklahoma State will take over. That is the first fumble of the season, and you can see here the ball clearly does come out. A big turnover here in the first quarter, and a short field now for the Cowboys. Sanders dumps it off. Got away from Jones. They can't bring him down. He'll score. Touchdown, Jalen Warren. He had a 50-yarder earlier. I was surprised didn't go for the score, but he picks one up here, and he's gotten the better of Kyle Jones now a couple times. 7-point lead for the Cowboys as Criswell looks to throw. Launching downfield, caught by Wright. 40-yard grab, and this time from the pocket, he just drops this one in perfectly. The arm talent is very special for Jacoby Criswell. Set up at the 30-yard line. Toss out Vince Taylor. Tripped up and only gets one. Curtis Davis is slot left along with Darren Rose. Third down. Caught by Wright. Bouncing off contact. First down. I've been very impressed by the play of Joe Wright this season. Now they bring Rose in motion on the sweep all the way out. He cuts it up, and he's going to score. Touchdown. And that ties the game. It looked like they had him. There was like no room for him to go. But as he cuts up field, Oklahoma State just looks surprised. And this game is all tied up at 14. Plenty of offense in this first quarter. We have a good one. It was a 20-10 game a year ago. This one has a lot more action already. Sanders across the middle. Got his man, Bryson Green. Another big play that goes for 20. Sanders played well against us last season. I still remember that. This is a 3rd and 7. Dumped off. Warren. And that's close. They mark him short. Decision time. And they're going to punt this despite being on the UTSA half. And at the very least, it is a very good punt. But that is one quarter in the books. Plenty of action to this point. Let's move on to the second. Out of the eye here. Set up at the 2. Taylor brought down on the outside, and he lost a yard. Jackson to the right side. 3rd down. Criswell has to be smart. And he's intercepted. Picked off at the 10. And stopped at the 5. Trying to make a play here. And it gets picked off by Ty Williams. Check out this coverage. Looks like he's going to take that underneath defender. But that's a disciplined play. Knows where the first down marker is. Oklahoma State takes over. This is Warren on the edge. Wrapped up by Jason Hall. We can't let him break more tackles. Full house look. Warren up the middle. And he's denied, but got pretty close. 3rd and goal from the pistol. Warren on the give. Wrapped up, and he did not get in. That is Crenshaw. 4th down, Cowboys. And they're going to play it safe with the field goal. Good stand for the defense, but Oklahoma State is back on top. 2 interceptions now on the year for Criswell. One was the deflected play last week. 3 yards here for Vince Taylor. A slow start for him, under a yard per carry. 3rd down, they drop 7, and Criswell is off the mark for Darren Rose. A quick 3 and out for the Roadrunners. Good field position here for Oklahoma State. Sanders to the air. Downfield, intercepted! It's A.J. Brown, and he collides with Jason Hall, but holds on. He sealed the game against Notre Dame with a pick a week ago, and now he's got 2 on the season. Quickly back to the Roadrunner offense. Rolling away from the blitz, and this play goes from bad to worse. Chris Woods checks into the game. This is 3rd down. Criswell feeling the pressure, buying some time. He's going to throw this one about 3 yards ahead of him. It is incomplete. Oklahoma State's defense stepping up. The offenses have cooled off a little bit. Both quarterbacks have interceptions now. The pass is dumped off. Jalen Warren is going nowhere. That's a loss of 1. Spreading out the defense. This is 3rd and 7. with time. A deep ball again from Sanders, and it's broken up by A.J. Brown. It looked like they might have him that time, but A.J. said it himself talking to the media this week that he is the best corner in the Big 12, and he's showing up here the last 2 weeks. On the return now, Marvin Stokes cuts outside. Good run back to the Cowboy 40-yard line. Still a 3-point game, but the first half now winding down. Play action. Criswell has Reese. That's a first down. As the offense has evolved a bit this year, the fullback is still part of it. 2 receivers on the right side now. Handling the pressure, a quick pass to Curtis Davis. Right tackle Josh Watson is not in the game at the moment. He suffered a knee injury on the last drive, and Jimmy Jones is currently in. Second down, Taylor with a surge gets 7 yards. Looking to go on top in this one. 2 tight ends in, Taylor inside, maybe 5 on that play. Starting to find a little more room to work with. Rolling out to the right, Criswell breaks the tackle. He'll keep it, but won't get in. A big shoulder tackle at the 1. It is goal to go, and they're running clock. It's Taylor, and he does not get in. UTSA just lets the clock run a bit. On second down, Taylor, second effort, got it done, touchdown. And the Roadrunners have taken the lead on their 3rd touchdown of the first half. I remember when this team struggled to break 20, okay? I'm enjoying this. 17 seconds to play now in the first half. Sanders, sideline, and that's caught by Blaine Green. Somehow made that grab. We're down to 9 seconds. 4 on the rush. Sanders got his man into UTSA territory. That's Brennan Presley. And it looks like we'll have at least 1 play here, barring a defensive foul. Here's the deep ball from Sanders, and it's broken up at the 1-yard line. That is the first half. Despite giving the Cowboys short fields with a couple turnovers, the Roadrunners lead this game by 4. This is a fitting start to the Big 12 season with 2 offenses going back and forth with big plays and a very exciting half of football. Now on to the second half, and the Roadrunners will start with the ball. From the 2, this is Marvin Stokes. Finds a lane across the 40. Stokes shoved out around midfield by the kicker. Right and rows the 2 receivers. And they play fake Taylor's way. Rolling to the right. Criswell out of room. He throws. Got his man. Brandon Reese. A great play outside the pocket again. Similar to the one he made a week ago. First down, Vince. Taylor tripped up. Maybe 5 on that one. They love to run the ball better in this half. They'll try it again. Taylor cutting downhill. Nice zone running there. Gain of 7. Curtis Mills in the ball game. They'll bring Rose in motion again. Criswell rolling to the right. He throws, and Wright lays out to make the grab. Joe Wright's catching everything this year. 3 for 60 on the day. Free rusher, right on the screen, weaving his way inside the 10. Third down for the Roadrunners. They need the 5. Against the blitz. Caught for the touchdown. It's Darren Rose, the senior. The Roadrunners have the game's first 2-score lead. And it's Rose who has the rushing and receiving touchdowns today. 11-point game now. Cowboys got to be feeling some pressure. Sanders does feel that pressure in the form of Preston Quinn, who picks up his 2nd sack of the season. Third down. Setting up the screen for Jalen Warren. And he's out of blockers and out of room. Fourth down. Momentum firmly on the Roadrunners' side as they lead this game. Criswell fakes, now a lot of pressure, and he'll just take the sack. Good coverage that time. They're 3 of 6 on third down. Have to get 15 this time. Pressure's there again. Caught by Davis. He has the conversion. 23 yards. That's 72 on the day for the young tight end. They'll toss this out to Taylor. Breaks a tackle, but still struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty one-dimensional day for UTSA. 4-man rush. They're getting pressure again, but Wright makes the catch. It's a gain of 8, and they've avoided the long third downs for the most part. Now they need 4. Criswell settles underneath, and Johnny Jenkins did not get there. Great hit. It's 4th down, and the Roadrunners will be going for it. They need 1 yard. They give it to Taylor, and he won't get there. Not even close. They shot the gap and covered the outside. There was literally nothing Taylor could have done. Oklahoma State needed that play. They still trail by 11. First down for Spencer Sanders. Throwing the deep ball. Caught by Green. Touchdown. On A.J. Brown. They get a quick strike touchdown, and we're back to a 1-score game. What a turn of events. We don't see A.J. Brown allow those very often. 4-point game here late in the third quarter. Pressure sent again. Criswell to Wright. I don't think he's dropped a pass all season. He's caught 7 today. Jackson the motion man. They switch it up in the running game, and Ketron Jackson has a gain of 4. Been a more quiet day for him. More motion now on second down. Criswell evading to his left. He throws a dangerous pass, and Jackson hauls it in for a gain of 10. Gotta be careful on those ones. Thankfully, that play worked. Rolling off the fake again to the right, and Criswell is not on the same page with Ketron Jackson. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. 3rd and 9, pressure dialed up, going to the end zone, and it's dropped through the hands of Ketron Jackson. He had him beat downfield, and that should have been 6. They'll bring out James Benson, and this is not easy. He's 0 for 1 from 50-plus this year. From 53, this kick is good, and Benson puts the Roadrunners up 7. Great game today in Stillwater. 7-point lead for the Roadrunners. Here's the final play of the third. Sanders is sacked again. Got taken down by Buster Mitchell as we move on to the fourth quarter. UTSA looking for a 3-0 start. It's 3rd and 14. Sanders, downfield, nearly picked off. It's through the hands of A.J. Brown. Quickly, UTSA gets the ball back. To the air, Criswell rolling out to his left again. He turns the corner and has room. First down, scrambling for 11. He's had to leave the pocket a lot today. Now they give it to Taylor, and he still can't get much room. He's at around 30 yards. 3 receivers in the game on second down. Criswell hit as he throws, and this is incomplete. Had Wright open, but needed a little more time. It's 3rd down. From the pocket, down goes Criswell, and again he was hit. The pass rush for Oklahoma State stepping up, keeping this game a 7-point contest. This is Sanders, looks like a design draw, and he is taken down following a gain of 6. He ran a lot more in the meeting against us a year ago. Now 3rd and 6. He connects with Bryson Green, and that is a first down. Bryson Green over 100 yards on the day now. 1st and 10. Stewart makes the catch, and that would be another first down. Ball at their own 44 on first down. A screen for Presley, and a good one as he picks up 8 more. Going empty. This is 2nd and 2. Time for Sanders, and incomplete. Nice play by Jason Hall to set up 3rd down. They'll keep 2 safeties back deep. Warren on the give, has it. They haven't ran him much in this game. They've kept things mostly through the air. That's a gain of 8. Full house look now for the Cowboys. Give this one to Warren, and he's drilled by Kyle Jones. Warren got the better of him earlier, but that's a perfect tackle by Jones to set up 3rd down. Cowboys need the 30. Set up the screen for Richardson. He's got it. Sanders bought a little time there with a move, and that allowed him to get Richardson in space. The drive continues as we approach the 3-minute mark. Warren cuts outside, met by Jones. He wraps him up, only a gain of 4. It's been a sudden return to the running game here for the Cowboys. But it's 3rd and 3. Sanders to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Bryson Green. He got behind A.J. Brown and scores on him again. He wins off the line, and A.J. Brown does close the gap, but not quite enough. The Cowboys have tied this game at 31 apiece. 2 and change left to go. UTSA trying to break the tie. Criswell feeling the rush. Has Wright. 8th catch of the day, and this goes for a 1st down. That's got to be a career high for Joe Wright. We are inside 2 minutes to play. Criswell to the air on 2nd down. Looks downfield and nearly got picked off by Kendall Daniels. A lucky break for UTSA. And the drive will continue with 3rd and 10. Split backfield. They fake it to Jackson. Criswell dishes out to Taylor. And he's not able to make anyone miss. He had a lot of space, but it closed quick. And they're going to give this ball back to Oklahoma State. They once trailed by 11. Now trying to break the tie. At the sideline, it is incomplete. A.J. Brown breaks that pass up. A.J. Brown's been busy all day. This is Sanders across the middle. That's hauled in by Blaine Green. 14 yards. We'll go to the no huddle. We're down to 1:30 left to play. Pressure is handled. Sanders nearly intercepted. Matthews had a chance that time. Secondary backed off a little bit on 2nd down. Sanders up top again. Caught by Presley. That is a 45-yarder. And this time they pick on the 1st-year starter, Reynaldo Lawrence. They've managed to get the big play through the air time and time again. And they're in field goal range now. We have 1:11 to go. Sanders, good coverage. He's sacked. From here, it would be a very long field goal. Certainly no gimme. 2nd and 16. They sweep it with Warren. Bounces off Jones, and he gets 5. And those can be critical yards when you're talking about setting up a field goal. The Roadrunners have used all their timeouts. The screen is set up. Warren has nowhere to go and maybe lost a couple. So we will see a field goal attempt with around 13 seconds to go. To take the lead, this is a 50-yard try. And it drifts wide right. It is no good. With 6 seconds left to play. With no timeouts remaining, we could be looking at overtime. 4 seconds left. Criswell connects with Joe Wright, and that is a 1st down that will stop the clock. They should get one more throw. From their own 45. Lined up, and here's the final snap. Criswell delivers downfield. It's caught. Rose does not get in. They got him at the 1. Rose got behind him, but just couldn't get the last yard. And we will have overtime. The Roadrunners have the football first. Toss out Taylor with some room. Breaks a tackle, and that's a great time for a 13-yard run. trying to get the touchdown. This is Taylor inside. They got to him quickly. Gain of 3. Offset eye again. They bring Jackson in motion. Fake to Mills. Chris Wells going down, and he had an open man in the end zone. Oliver Carter had broken open, but the blitz got there at just the right moment, and it's 3rd and 15. This is a tough spot for the Roadrunners. They're protecting the end zone. Complete to Jackson, well shy, and they got him down. It'll be a James Benson field goal try then. A short one, about 25 yards. And the Roadrunners are on top. But the pressure now shifts to this Roadrunner defense to try and close this game out. What a comeback by Oklahoma State. They trail here in overtime, caught by Green. And they get 7. Here's the split backfield look on 2nd down. Sanders flips to Warren, and he looks to have enough for a 1st down. Oklahoma State at the 14. Here's Sanders on 1st down. He throws complete behind Presley, but there is a penalty marker that will go against the Cowboys for a clipping. Bad time for a penalty like that. 1st and 22. Screen for Jalen Warren. Has some blocking and will recover some of the yardage. He gets 9. 2 safeties standing inside the 5. Sanders on the keeper. Has some daylight. Broke a tackle and is stopped inside the 5, but he got the conversion and it's goal to go. The Cowboys are just 3 yards from winning this game. They give it to Warren, and they get him down at the 5. A loss of 2, and that was Hall. Empty now. Sanders, quick screen for Green, hit down, and losing 2 more. That was Johnson. And now for a massive 3rd down. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. 3rd down, back in the end zone. Touchdown! Oklahoma State has won the game. And they pick on A.J. Brown for the 3rd time. Bryson Green wins it, and the Cowboys walk off UTSA. A stunning finish. How did they even do that? There's no safety help behind A.J. Brown. He loses off the line again. With the ball at the 7-yard line, you're not even worried about losing like this. Now let's make sure he got a foot down. Is that left foot down as he makes this catch? Because the right is clearly off the ground and then comes down out of bounds. That is going to stand, and Oklahoma State stuns UTSA here in the 3rd game of the season, and it's a crushing 37-34 loss. The call on that play was to have man coverage and then the safeties sit in the middle of the field. I wasn't even worried about that spot because of the small window you have to even get a pass there. But he loses the press badly, and I guess we just can't trust that press coverage despite him having like 85 press. It's something that he should be able to handle, but press coverage in this game is just terrible. There are a few plays there down the stretch I would have liked to have back, like that check down to Taylor. We had Wright downfield, could have taken a chance for him. There were a lot of plays that could have changed this game and did change this game. It was a really good one. But it's a tough way to lose, that's for sure. We do get Kansas next week, and we're trying to avenge the loss we had against them a year ago. No forecasted snow this time, thankfully, so I think we'll see a very different ball game. And we could use that after losing like this. It was a fun game, though. They gave us everything they had and made big plays. They picked on A.J. Brown, who ultimately gave up 3 touchdowns, but also made a lot of plays. It was a very interesting game for him, and I want to see how he bounces back from that. I plan to do a little more in regards to recruiting next episode. I'm getting players close to that 50% scouting limit. But our top target, KJ Marseille, definitely looks like a great player and a player we should be able to get a commit from. The more I scout him, the more he just looks like a really solid defensive back prospect. As we check out this top 25, it's led by Texas and Oklahoma 1 and 2. We have North Carolina on the schedule. They're in the top 10. And losing today obviously won't get us into the top 25. Here is the current Heisman race with Buckeye running back Travion Henderson currently out in front with 457 rushing yards. But that is going to bring this episode to an end. A heartbreaker here in the third game of the year for UTSA. Hopefully we can bounce back. We're playing great offense. I think we should have an easier time next week, but we'll see. Leave your thoughts on the game down below. Please leave a like if you had a good time and subscribe to the channel. And the Roadrunners will be back soon. Have a great day.